All right, Steve Gullett here. I'm back. So I was getting ready to begin studying up on my paperwork that came with the lift kit that I got from actionvansuspension.com, and thought I would just make a quick video here before I tear into this. Um, I was just looking at how they packaged all this, and had made some comments about how all the brackets came assembled with the hardware. And this is important because you got to get the right hardware in the brackets. And the reason it's important is because this is a steering component, and these need to be grade 8. And these are grade 8 bolts. So you don't want to take any chance of having them mixed in with grade 5 or something else and then grabbing the wrong one. So I really appreciate the fact that this is how they ship this. They ship the brackets with the hardware already assembled. And what they've done, they've got nylocks or nylon nuts, and they've run them on there where they won't fall off. So all I got to do is I'm ready to assemble this, back all these off, lay all the hardware there, put it on, bolt it on. I believe he calls to Loctite and then torque to a certain spec. So we'll look that up. But I'm really impressed with that detail. And you know, it's the little details that expose you. They either expose you as someone who doesn't know what they're doing or someone who does. And this is a very professional detail that they've done. And you know, here's the steering stabilizer. It's pre-assembled, ready to go. The radius arms, which I would expected them to have the heim joint pre-assembled and tightened, but you know, they had put a wire tie, a zip tie to hold the bushings. And then here's the shock mount hardware. It's already pre-assembled in there. So I don't know. It's just something I wanted to point out, as I recognize that as a trait of someone who, they know what they're doing, they're professional, and they want the end user to not have any heartache with it. Now, there is a bag of hardware, and this hardware is for mounting the drop down brackets for the bump stops and the sway bars mainly, and then I think there's shock hardware. I'm not real sure. I haven't dug into this yet, but there is a bag of hardware. But it was really impressive to me the way they did that. Another thing I wanted to talk about was these brackets. Now on his website, it says all suspension mounting brackets are laser cut out of 1/4 inch thick steel plate, MIG welded, gusseted, bead blasted, and powder coated black for maximum strength and durability. And I noticed that when I first pulled that out of the bag, the weld job on here, and I'm impressed. It's not a bubblegum weld job. This, when you look at this, you can see that the weld is burnt in. The penetration is very good on this. And a matter of fact, this actually, this piece, for example, here, I'm not sure, but it appears to be one piece that is broke and then welded back. I'm not sure, but that is really well designed. And then it is gusseted, and he's also got a part number on here. So they've you're not gonna be able to see it. They have put a part number on that. It's just, I'm impressed with that. They've done a really, really nice job fabricating these brackets. The welds are phenomenal. I like where it's gusseted. Some extra meat in there. Very impressed with that. But I just wanted to call that out. When I see top shelf fabrication, top shelf character when it comes to doing business, you know, the fact that I called the guy on the phone and he's out in the shop working, and I asked him, you know, told him I needed to ask him some questions about a lift kit for the van, and he's like, hang on, I'll go up front. And he went up front where it's quiet, and we talked for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and I just had all kinds of questions, and he answered them, and then I questioned, he answered, and you know, just you could tell he knew what he was talking about, and I felt good about that. Um, yeah, just wanted to say great job, guys, there at Action Van Suspension. Larry, appreciate it. Now I'm going to quit rambling and get on with the show here. Getting ready to read through the installation instructions that he sent to make sure I got everything covered. I've got my pitman arm tools laying over here to pop the pitman arm off the steering box. Don't know what else. Just got to get after it. So, lifted van is fixed, or the sleeper van is getting ready to be a lifted sleeper van. So I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, catch you later, guys.